Welcome back, everybody, to another squat cycle episode. This is week 3, session B. For the focus of week 3 and 4, we're going to be looking at a lot of pause technical work for the back squat and front squat. And today for session B, we're going to be going heavier than we were on session A. So for this session, we have a 1-second pause back squat plus a normal tempo back squat, which you would be accustomed to. So in this instance, we're going to be doing 6 sets. As the weight increases, the reps are going to decrease. There's going to be a 3-minute rest period between sets for the back squat, and there's going to be a 3.5-minute rest for the front squat. And there is a slight variation in the scheme, and I will get into that in the later part of this video. So on the left, we have our typical time intervals for the back squat and front squat. As you will notice, there is a red X. That is a set that I did fail, and I will get into that right now. With the first set, we're looking at 1 set of 3 pause back squats plus 3 normal tempo back squats at 50% of your 1RM. So you're going to go into the hole, have a true pause for 1 second, and you can double bounce out from the bottom. It doesn't have to be a dead stop. Come out of the hole, you can double bounce in the pause. Then we go up to a 1x2 plus 2, which is 2 pause, 2 normal. At 60%, then we would repeat that same scheme, a 2 plus 2 at 70%, and then we drop off and we take a few reps off, and we go a 2x1 at 80%, a 2 plus 1 at 80%, a 2 plus 1 at 84%, and then finally we're going to end with a 1 plus 1 at 86 to 88%. Now, looking at our time intervals here at the 16:45 mark, that was this 80%. I made a mistake with tightening my belt, and I didn't secure it all the way. The belt came loose, and we failed the second paused 80% rep here. So we had to wait 4 or 5 minutes, unload the bar, reload the bar. So there was 1 extra set, 1 extra interval of work that had to be performed for the back squat. So make sure your gear is in place, shoes are tied, laced up, back belt is secured, knee sleeves are on, etc. Looking at this, when I got to the end, this 84% for this 2 pauses plus 1 normal was a very, very hard working set, and I did not go up to the 88%. I only made the 2% jump to 86% because this was so taxing that the nervous system was quite drained at the end, and that 3 minutes flew by. So if you will notice, I took a little bit of extra time here of when I was supposed to go at 25. I went closer to 26 minutes, so I actually added 4 minutes of rest between the 84 and the 86 because I knew these reps were going to be very, very challenging. So keep that in mind. This is a very high percentage. If you're not feeling great and you don't want to go up above that 84%, please stay there and just perform 2 sets. 1 set at the 2 plus 1, 1 set at the 1 plus 1 if you're feeling fatigued, because this was a very challenging weight, very challenging percentage. So please keep that in mind. Moving on to the pause front squat. Again, 1 second in the hole. You can double bounce out from the top, or you can go from a dead stop and come out of the hole. Plus your normal front squat. The first 3 sets are exactly identical in scheme and percentage as the back squat. The only difference here is once we get to the back half 3, we're going to be going a little more technical, not as heavy. We're not going above 80% as we see on the final 3 sets of the back squat. We're going to be doing 76% for a 2 pauses plus 1 normal single front squat. And again, for me personally, the reason it's programmed this way is because my my front squat is what I'm trying to improve on. Technically, I'm trying to have a better foot position, a better stack of the spine in my back, and not rounded like I have been, not having the elbows drop, having really good technique and position throughout. So that's why we're doing 3 sets of 2 pause plus 1 front squat. Keep in mind again too, we're adding 30 seconds of extra rest for 3.5 total minutes for the front squats. So in total, with warm up, I took about 20-25 minutes. Again, heavier percent. Today is Saturday, so I had extra time to sleep in. I had extra time to eat, prepare my meals, warm up my body at the apartment, come into the gym, take 25-30 minutes to really loosen up real well and feel really, really good about my percentages. Looking at the time it took, The back squat session took 27 minutes. Mind you, there's an extra 5 to 6 minutes in here because there was a failed repetition. So really this should be about 22, 23 minutes. Similar to the front squat, we're looking around the same time period there. So there's 46 to 50 minutes of work. Plus, I took about 15 minutes in between because the back squat took so much out of me. I had to eat a fuel for fire. I took in some carbs, plenty of water, and an apple. So trying to re-carb up there before I did the front squats. That's why there's such a long period in between the two exercises. So in total, if you include warm-up, it was about an hour-and-a-half session for week 3, session B. I want to say thank you guys for tuning in for this episode. I hope you guys get something out of this. I hope you guys are following along. If you have any questions, please leave a comment, DM me. You can email me. Please reach out, whichever way is best. Thank you guys again for watching. As always, peace.